publisher's answer key is wrong. Okay, the publisher's answer key is wrong. Okay, follow my answer. I tell you what is the correct answer. Because the publisher, whoever who wrote the answer key, did not observe the diagram carefully enough, and then they make certain assumptions which are not true. Alright? So Hoxing moved part L, which is here the spring, to compress the spring for launching a ball as shown in setup. There was no wind. So no wind means wind is not affecting the experiment. Alright? So this is part L. Part L is this part, this lever here that compresses the spring. Right? Now, he measured distance moved by the ball as shown. His results are shown below. So at different degrees, alright, first try and second try, you notice that distance traveled would increase, then decrease. You also notice now, there's two trends. So from here to here, it increases. And then that from here to here, it decreases. Right or not? The orange part, it decreased. The yellow part, it increased. I put the pink color, easier to see. Pink color part increase. After that, orange color part decrease. So it go up, then go down. Right? The distance also longer, then shorter. Can see, back C, can't see. Oh, nice screenshot. You mean here, is it? Part C, Part C here. Michio Lulef. Yes. Okay, nice 41 of you here. 41 still quite decent. You got questions you can ask also. Right? You all can ask my avocado. My avocado can answer questions as well. You want any questions for the avocado? Or you want to ask my pufferfish? I have a pufferfish for you to ask question. Just ask. I would convey the question. You can ask pufferfish. Pufferfish can also answer your question. And we'll also ask my stingray. Stingray, right? How old are you, Mr. Avocado? Mr. Avocado, how old? And tell me he's 3 years old. Mr. Avocado is 3 years old. Right? They can find what the word. Okay, let's move on. Question state how the distance moved by the ball changed with the launching angle. Alright, now here there's two parts. There are two parts to the question. Launching angle. So if we just mention increase is half. Decrease is also half. So it will increase up to a point, then after that it will decrease. So you need to segment your answer into two parts. So first part is as the launching angle increase from 15 to 45 degrees. Not degrees Celsius, degrees. A lot of people put degrees Celsius. Alright. The distance moved by, use the exact same words, moved by the ball increased. Okay, that's the first relationship, first observation. Okay. As the launching angle increased from 15 to 45, the distance moved by the ball increased. Okay, second part. When the launching angle increased from 45 to 60 degrees, the distance moved by the ball decreased. Okay, so that's the answer. There are two trends that you see here. How does camels survive in the desert? Oh, a lot of adaptations. By the way, let me show you my YouTube channel, the Bestminds Academy. So it's Bestminds Academy YouTube channel. You just go YouTube, you type Bestminds Academy. Alright. Now I have an Examiner Secrets webinar that a lot of people have very good reviews. So I will be uploading a video on the whole webinar onto my YouTube channel. So inside I review the Examiner Secrets of how they mark PSLE papers. Okay, so please subscribe. Please subscribe. It's a new channel. Open just recently only 5 people. So just go to YouTube, type YouTube Bestminds Academy, and then subscribe and support me. Alright. So like this paper, right? Okay, the recording, I will download it. Okay, then I most likely will upload to my YouTube channel. Alright, but I may not have time to edit the video. I just upload it, the whole thing. Alright, and you just watch it slowly on your own. Okay, but just subscribe lah. No harm subscribing, right? Just support me. Okay, because it doesn't cost you anything. Same, I was the third. I was the fourth. Oh, you mean you already subscribed, is it? Okay, thanks. Thanks. Bestminds Academy. Okay, it is my channel. Now, name a force acting on ball at X. What is the force acting on ball at X? So it will be gravity or gravitational force. So gravity. Okay, suggest why is it difficult to measure the distance moved. Okay, now this one, right, they accept quite a lot of answers. Why is it difficult to measure the distance moved? Now, you see, there's a splash. They draw the word splash for a reason. Right? Gravity, gravitational force are interchangeable at PSLE. You can write both. You can either put gravity or gravitational force. Both are accepted full marks. Okay, both are accepted. Either words are accepted. Friction and frictional force, both are interchangeable. Okay? Elastic spring force, only elastic spring force. You cannot use any other word. Don't go and change to elastic force. Alright? Elastic spring force must use the exact 3 words. Alright? The fourth one is the what? Elastic spring force, gravitational force, frictional force, and there's one more for magnetic force. Magnetic force. Okay, so 4 forces you must know. And then there's strong force, weak force. Strong force is, the molecules, the force that keep the nucleus together. The one not in the syllabus. Weak force is the force of decay. Alright, so these are more advanced forces, not in the syllabus. Alright. Suggest why is it difficult to measure distance moved. Now, when the ball, so you have to talk about the splash, because there's a splash there, right? Okay, so when the ball lands on the water, or lands in the water, on or in the water, lands on the water, it will create a splash and ripples for only a short time. It is difficult to measure distance when the splash is temporary. Okay, so if it's a very short time, it's very difficult to measure. You need it to be a permanent mark, then you can easily measure. Even if half a second disappear, then how you measure? Alright, splash, the ripple disappear, cannot measure. Alright. Now, the question didn't mention the ball sink or float, didn't mention. So you cannot cite that as a reason. Because we don't know it's sink or float. But definitely one thing we know, the splash is not going to last very long. The splash is only going to be for a very short while. Right? So because the ripples and splash is only for a short duration, it is difficult to measure. Alright? Okay, now Hawking's repeated investigation using the same setup and same set of launching angles when there was no wind. Use the same setup with a similar ball of higher mass. So state a variable that he must keep constant for a fair comparison of the distance moved. So what is the variable that he must keep constant? Alright? What is the variable? So the change variable will be the angle, right? The angle of launching angle. The measured variable is the distance traveled by the ball. Alright? The variable that must be kept constant must be the amount of, here, this part here. You see this part here? The amount of compression of the spring. That is another variable. You must keep the same. Can't see the diagram. I can't really see. What do you mean this diagram? Which one? This one, is it? I find diagram is okay. Maybe you should wear glasses. Yeah. Okay, this part. Let's answer this part. Say the variable. So it will be the compression of the springs. The amount of compression of the spring in the launcher must be kept the same. The amount of compression of the spring in the launcher must be kept the same. Okay. Hey, by the way, do you all got watch the Little Nonia Emerald Hill or not? They say a lot of spicy stories inside. The Little Nonia Emerald Hill, the Channel 8. I think it's at 9 o'clock every weekday. Yeah. I watched a bit lah. Then after that, it was so complicated that I don't know who is who. 3 siblings and who, I don't know who is who. The characters, yeah, very, very complicated. But I got really no time to watch because usually I spend my time doing lesson prep, right? Doing other things. So, but some people ask me, they said that the series